My name is Luke Fredberg. I am the Vice President of International Communications for CBS Corporation, and I have been working here for the last 6 years. I got the travel bug when I was young. That, for me, is what 100% inspires me to work in this market, to work in this industry. I love the buzz and the thrill of being a part of a global city like London. I've had the good fortune to be able to live and work in so many different places in the world. I've had long stints in the US, I've had long stints in India, Istanbul. I lived for almost 2 years in Paris and have sort of ended up in London for most of the time as well as a base. And it's definitely been something that has taught me about diversity, it's taught me about different cultures, and that has helped me immensely in my role now. Professionally, I don't think I could be in a better city than here. For an international communications perspective, London is really where it's at and where all the action is happening. For me, multinational companies are all about the diversity and about being able to adapt and change and work within a diverse environment is so important. So that's where I've gained and learned the most from working for a multinational company. We talk a lot about it's the golden age of the small screen. So it's really exciting to be a part of this industry at this particular time. However you consume it, whether it be on your laptop or your tablet or your mobile phone, we're in a time where content is king, and I'm working for a company that produces a huge amount of very good, world-class, high-quality content. So that kind of drives me and motivates me. And it's so nice that this is now the time for it, and this is the time that we've got the best in the business working with us, which we're really fortunate to be a part of. We're just excited to be a part of this space at the moment. Currently working on the most watched show in the world, NCIS. It's amazing how loved and how many people watch that show across so many different countries. I think the most significant role I've had before this role was with Visa, and I was the head of sponsorship and consumer PR for them. As you know, Visa has some of the most significant sponsorships in the world, so it meant that I got the chance to work on things like the Olympic Games and the Rugby World Cup. So I think my path was kind of built from there, so to speak. I was really fortunate to be able to work on so many different amazing sponsorships that Visa had. Got to travel all across Europe frequently for many, many years, and which really gave me that grounding about how the media landscape is in each of the individual countries that I was working in. I think that gave me that whole solid ground to then move on from there and get more international PR communications roles. For me professionally, one of the most important things I've worked on was when I was with Visa and I worked in Turkey on an education program for young Kurdish children out by the Turkey-Iraq border. And it meant I got to go out and spend a lot of time out there, and it was, I think, something that I'm quite proud of, and something that was, very, very emotionally charged, but really felt like you were making a difference. So that was for me one of the highlights of end projects that I've worked on. I did a master's at the University of Wollongong, so I came there a bit older and went to another institution earlier on, and the institution I went to for my undergraduate was a little bit more conservative, a little bit more traditional. And for me, going somewhere like the University of Wollongong was a complete breath of fresh air. I think what stood out for me when I got there was how friendly and relaxed and how approachable everyone was. And that's students, that's lecturers, that was the support staff. I'll never forget my first day on campus, and I saw two guys wearing a wetsuit and had a surfboard underneath their arms, and they were going off to wherever they were going off to, ready to go surfing after a lecture or something like that. And I just loved, I thought, okay, this is great. This is what being at a university like this is about. It's not about being some stitched up conservative place. It's really about being somewhere that's just approachable and friendly. In 5 years, hopefully I'll still be doing what I'm doing now, working, learning and traveling. That's all I want to do.